Guys, thank you all for joining me right now. I don't have much time. Dude, you're not gonna believe I have it recorded regularly, manually. Wasn't able to go live. The riot, there's riot gear on the streets of Boston. They have fired tear gas. They have fired everything on the people. The people have been fighting back as well. And just so much going on here today. All right, I'm gonna show you what the line looks like. Thank you all for tuning in. The riot police gear have taken to the streets. They have military vehicles on the streets as well. They're saying this is an unlawful protest. This shit's about to go down. The news people are everywhere. Shit's getting wild out here, guys. There's been vandalism on multiple businesses. The riot gear have been deployed. We are in the Boston streets in Massachusetts. We're peacefully protesting. And the police are saying we are unlawfully protesting at this time. Both the police and people have been fighting back. And they're trapped in the middle of the intersection here. Protesters are on both sides. As you can see, their hands. Shit's about to get real, guys. Shit's about to get real, guys. We're in the streets of Boston, Massachusetts. We left the State House, and this is where shit is popping off. And vandalism has been done. They've called in the riot gear. And we are currently live. The police are standing still. Protesters. Oh, they just threw something. They're getting into it now. They're getting into it. Oh, the tear gas and the protesters are throwing it back. We are live in the streets of Boston. We are hereby ordered to disperse by the state, or they will deploy, they said. So we're gonna stay back. There are fireworks being tossed in the air. It's definitely crazy to see. Oh shit! I'm sure these cops are scared. Oh shit! They're getting scared. There are people on all sides of the police right now. They're stuck in the middle. That's all they have. We are in the streets of Terremont and Stewart Street in Boston, Massachusetts. Riot gear are fully deployed. They have used tear gas. They've used flashbangs. Vandalism has occurred on some of the local businesses in this area. I do have some of it manually recorded because my live stream wasn't working earlier. So stay tuned for that coming up. Looks like shit's popping off over there. They're backing them up or something. I don't know what's going on. Hold the line! They're getting scared, yo. There's more protesters than there are police at this moment in time. I'm not getting too close. I was maced 2 days ago. That shit sucks. They are saying this is an unlawful protest, and they're ordering us to disperse immediately, or they will deploy. We're here in the name of police brutality. Things did take a turn for the worse. I wasn't there to capture that. However, we are here now in the middle of the street. There are protesters on all sides of... Oh shit. That side seems to be a lot more aggressive than this side. They must have a lot of new guys on. Oh shit. They're gonna deploy gas, they said. They're gonna deploy gas. They're getting ready here. Those guys on that side, they seem really trigger happy over there. Thank you all for tuning in to this broadcast. We are live in the streets of Boston where riot police have been ushered to the streets. Vandalism has occurred and people are throwing things at the police. The police are throwing things back. It's kind of a little bit of a toss game here until the police do something more. But the protesters outnumber the police 100 to 1, and the police are not doing anything except having a standstill in the center of the street here. So Boston, looks like they're getting more police together, maybe down there, I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot of protesters out here on all sides. It's windy, it's cold too. Looks like they might have some. So they might have this entire area behind me locked off. So if we do run behind us, we'll be just running into basically the police. So not looking good for me in the area I'm in. But we're in the streets of Boston here. So I'm gonna cross the street for y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're in the streets of Boston. Riot gear have been deployed. Vandalism has occurred. And as you see here, just a little bit of it. So we're live out here, folks. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please drop them in the inbox. I hope the moderators can get to them if I cannot, but the police are at a standstill on the street of Terremont and Stewart, I believe, of Boston, Massachusetts. Alright, we're gonna get a close shot. Yeah, no military training for police. They have a MRAB over there. Sounds like more police are coming. The state, Boston, is saying this is an unlawful protest, or gas will be deployed. They're saying this is an unlawful protest, and the Boston police, state police, are asking us to disperse immediately, or they will deploy. Gas will be deployed, they are saying. Someone is laying down in the street. This does not look good for them. I'm not getting too close. It looks like this area will be impacted the most. They're throwing shit at police right now. I'm not gonna get too close, guys. Shit is really bad over here. I don't have my mask on because it's just so fucking hard to deal with that shit right now. They have tons of police in the area that are coming to this area because they were not prepared for this. This was a peaceful protest against police brutality at the State House, or it was a march to the State House, I should say, for Black Lives Matter, and then things turned for a worse. I wasn't there for when things went bad. However, I do have manual footage of the vandalism and things that the riot line and walking down the street. I'll post that later. But right now we're live out here in Boston. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit, they're moving in, they're moving in. Oh, fuck. All right, they're moving in that way. Good shit. They moved in that way. They have people's hands up on this side, and the police moved in a little over there. They're trying to separate each other, separate us, I think. They have military personnel on scene. They have National Guard members on scene. I'm gonna show you right now confirmation. National Guard motherfucker. He's right, hold on. He's right there. National Guard mother. The police are getting closer here. The police are getting much closer. These police officers. We own the streets! We pay for the streets! So these are streets. We pay for these. He asked us, he said we're in the street, but we pay for the streets. We could be out here. Thought this was America, dog. They're gonna be throwing tear gas on this side next. They're getting ready for this side. I'm gonna be getting, jeepers, dude. I'm not getting too close, dude. I got maced the other day, guys. You guys saw how that went. I don't want to repeat that. They're getting ready. They're checking. The police officers are checking, make sure everyone's in line before they get in there, whatever. I'm here to document it, but I'm also here for the people against police brutality. So I'm going to help the people out any way I can. It's the American thing to do. Thank you all for tuning into this broadcast. We are currently on the streets of Boston, the streets of Terremont Street and Stewart Street. Currently, riot police have been ushered to the street with military personnel. I have confirmation on my camera that there was a National Guard soldier. I seen him in uniform. I don't know where he went now. Oh, there's more of them down there by the MRAP military vehicle. I don't know if I can get over there and show you guys. I'll do my best before they pop off here. But right over there. That's where the military personnel are, right over there. Or at least I think the military. Disperse the area, we will deploy gas. Are you trying to get out? Are you trying to get out? Oh, where? I was gonna say, I'm trying to get out, bro. Your best way is that way. All right, mate. Yeah, take care of it. I just wanted to see if I could help those individuals real quick. But it seems like a lot of are just here to watch. We're out here protesting police brutality. This guy, let's see what he's saying. Not getting too close there, subscriber guys. These motherfuckers, they're everywhere right now. I'm right on the line. Looks like the police have cleared out those guys down there. They're kind of at a standstill. But we had the police at one point all locked off. The protesters on that side have an entire barrier set up on that side. The cops are saying that this is an unlawful protest, and they will deploy tear gas if we do not disperse immediately. They have used tear gas and flashbangs on before in the street, so today. Live in Boston on the street of Terremont and Stewart Street in Boston, where riot police have been deployed. Vandalism has occurred on some side streets, and there is a barrier of protesters on this side over here who are waiting, and there's just a little small line here that the police seem to be talking with. They don't seem to be deploying, they seem just to be talking, but it doesn't seem like it's good conversation. Oh wait, I could be wrong, ladies and gentlemen. They're taking a knee, they're taking a knee, they're taking a knee, they're taking a knee, they're taking a knee. The protesters love this, this is really good, this is peaceful right here. So it seems like these officers and these protesters, I see it. Not sure if this will stay peaceful or they will deploy tear gas. The cops did, the protesters asked earlier for the police to kneel at the State House. The police refused to. And basically the cops that were talking to the protesters that you see over here, those officers, those riot gear, see, you have certain cops in the front who are kneeling, trying to calm everyone. And then you have the state of Massachusetts, state police, it looks they're in like fucking camouflage military personnel over here. I don't even know what's going on. Are saying to disperse immediately or tear gas will be deployed. And we're on the streets of Boston. So I'm not entirely, there's two different, it seems like two different types of moods within the police force here in Boston, Massachusetts. Some of them want to just not deal with the bullcrap and kneel and, you know, show their respect and to show the protesters that they're not racist cops or they're not out there to hurt you. You know, there's that, you know, so I think those cops who took a knee to help the protesters settle down, they did the right thing to keep it peaceful. However, the guy who's saying he's gonna fucking deploy gas every 2 seconds because the state is ordering him to do so, he is a tyrant. This is a peaceful protest here. It's in the middle of the street, I get it. But we pay for these streets, and there's always potholes in our streets. And you know what? If we want to stand in our street, we're going to stand in our street. This is America. Can I get an amen? So we are currently live in Boston. Thank you all for tuning in right now. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please drop them in. If my moderators can't get to you, I will. I want to be on the side of the barricade. There was tons of vandalism on that street you see down there. Looks like the cops might be taking a knee over there. I'm not entirely sure, but I wouldn't be able to get over there. Those cops are kind of, they want to block off all of us from each other for sure, and that's why they're in the middle of the street. Auditing America, shout out to Man of Truth, and shout out to anyone I might have missed. Providence Reality News. I'm here with them now. I'm not sure where they are. I lost them in the chaotic mess that just happened. I wasn't live for what just happened moments ago. When I was right in front of the line, they were marching us down. I'm going to upload that when I get home later in a few days, but that was crazy. We're here now live. Hold on, I'm gonna see if... You trying to get out, bud? Trying to get out? Don't go this way. They have the whole area blocked off. Your best bet, dude, is gonna be turning around. Sure. I'm positive. If you move forward a little bit, you'll see a whole barricade right there. I'm sorry, guy. Just wanted to help a local out real quick. He's trying to get through, but as you see, guys, there's protesters and a barricade set up right here. We're gonna go take a look. I'm gonna go run down the street for you guys. Woo. We got some metal poles. This guy picking up a pole. They got a plate here on the ground, but they got a huge barricade here. ready for the police. Ready for the police here. The police are right down here. Yeah, I am such a geek. I am such a geek that I would help locals out. What kind of American wouldn't help the locals out? I mean, you'd figure that the locals would know the area, but I'm the type of person who helps people. So, I mean, that's what I bring to this channel. I try to help people. Sometimes I get carried away. You know, I'm not perfect, but do my best. You know. Sounds like more police are coming. It is cold out here, guys. It is windy and cold. But you know what? We're standing for freedom. Oh, this guy right here. This guy was the guy who kneeled with the protesters, and that's why the protesters aren't giving this guy a hard time. And I think that guy kneeling might have calmed the protesters enough on this side to really make it a peaceful end. Even though they threw tear gas, smoke, they maced people, things of that nature. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a drink of water, so just bear with me real quick, okay? If you guys have any questions, concerns, please drop it in the box. Well, hopefully they don't freaking run off when I'm doing this. Give me 1 second, guys. Just thirsty, hold on. Alright, we're good to go.
Be advised, this is an unlawful protest. You're ordered to disperse the area, or we will deploy gas.
The cops are saying they're going to deploy gas.
This is an unlawful protest. You're ordered by the Massachusetts Police to disperse the area, or we will deploy gas.
Thank you all for tuning in right now. You are live in the streets of Boston where riot gear, riot police have been deployed. You're correct. Oh, shoot. They're getting more, I think more people are going to come out of that. I don't know. Oh, no, it doesn't look like people are in there. But they're getting ready for sure. Trying to give you guys what's going to be taking place here today. We're here documenting the event, standing against police brutality. However, as much as we can in the name of peace, this lady is putting her hands up in front of the police line right here. If you all can see that, hopefully the connection's good. But there's a young, what looks like to be a young African female on her knees with their hands behind her head. And it sounds like the protesters down the other way with the police are giving them quite a time, making a lot of noise. Hopefully you guys can hear that, but they're saying they're going to deploy gas. This is an unlawful protest. I am standing in the middle of the street right now, but this is our streets. We pay for it. So there you go, folks. Documenting it from the side of things. As you see guys from down here, those people down there are ready for something, but hopefully it doesn't turn out that way. And you know what, guys? Real quick, I'm going to plug in my portable charger real quick before shit pops off. All right, guys, stay tuned. Hold on. Shit's getting crazy out here. Here we go. hands are so cold. I think more police are, I'm not entirely sure. Hold on one sec. Here we go. Yep, we're loaded here. Word. And, all right guys, we're back. Sorry about that. Let me show you what the line looks like. For all of you just tuning in, thank you for tuning in first of all. Second of all, we're here live on the streets of Boston, where there's riot police have been deployed. We're on the streets of Terramont and Stewart Street in the city of Boston, where it was a peaceful protest at the Boston State House of Black Lives Matter, and just documenting.
Is an unlawful protest. Disperse the area, or we will deploy gas.
People are getting very upset out here.
Massachusetts and Boston police, you are hereby ordered to disperse the area.
We're hereby ordered to disperse the area, or they will deploy gas.
Protest.
They're saying this is an unlawful protest. Now, enough of my hairy face. Let's show you the line. Yeah, Tremont Street. Yep, in Boston.
Be advised, this is an unlawful protest. Disperse the area, or we will deploy gas.
People are getting very angry now. It was peaceful a second ago. Now it seems like things are heating up a little bit, and they might deploy tear gas of some kind or what have you. Traffic seems to be turning around. All right, we're live out here on the streets of Boston. They're saying the names of the fallen by police brutality across the country in front of the police line.
Be advised, we order the Massachusetts.
Oh, it was, dude. Sorry. I'm like, oh shit. Sorry about that, guys. Oh shit. But thank you all for tuning in. Actually, vandalism has occurred on that street over there. Many businesses have been affected. The windows were broken. I'm gonna post all that later. I was just able to go live now. I wasn't able to go live in the street when all that chaotic mess was happening. So keep that in mind. Uh-oh, sounds like something might be popping off down there too. Oh, they're definitely coming this way now. They're definitely coming this way. I'm gonna get on the side of the barrier. Yeah, this is definitely them right here coming up. We're gonna get real close. We're gonna get real motherfucking close for y'all. Oh, it seems like it's an ambulance emergency. We're gonna get out of the way for the emergency. Interesting to see how the riot people react to this. We are live in the streets of Boston, of the street of Tremont Street and Stewart Street. The police have been ordering us to disperse for quite some time now.
We will deploy gas. Please disperse the area in an orderly fashion.
Hey, you listen to me! They're trying to have people disperse in orderly fashion.
This is an unlawful protest. Please disperse the area. We will deploy gas.
Seems like there's protesters down there with police still, and it looks like they're setting up more of a line here. It looks like they're getting arms apart or something. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. There's people in military uniform out here, guys. People, I'm gonna zoom in for you. People in military on the streets of Boston, or what appears to be military anyway, on the streets of Boston.
That's weighed like 10 times, man. I'm all set for it. Waving flags down there. And there's a whole barricade down there. I'm not getting too close. I'm gonna get to the other side for y'all. There's people backed up here all the way around. For all you just tuning in, we left the Boston State House where a peaceful protest was occurring. However, when I was at the Boston State House, there you could hear a loud bang and people running and screaming. I ran down there, couldn't go live, so I recorded it manually. I'm gonna post that later, tomorrow or when I can. That shit is crazy, guys. You have to check that out. But I was able to go live here on the line, luckily, and show you what was happening currently. Seems to be people in military clothes here. They have the vandalism has occurred on the streets of Boston. You'll see that in my video that I took earlier. People are throwing bricks and mailboxes, not mailboxes, garbage cans through the windows and stuff. So, seems as if things aren't as crazy right now. I'm gonna go see what's happening down here, guys. I think there's more than one. Yeah, seems as if the military is here, or they're dressed in military clothing, which would be illegal, but it doesn't seem like anyone's holding the line over here. Kind of looks like they just kind of set it up and left it, and they dispersed. There seems to be a lot more protesters still gathered on the where theater's at. Not sure what street that is. Bomb squad, riot patrol, whatever they are. You can see on the street all the water bottles and cones. Even a chair was thrown at these guys. Things as if settled down. Do you have anything to say? Do you have anything to say to the world, ma'am?
I'm sorry for fucking all the place white people out there not sorry. George Floyd, what's his name? Breonna Taylor, what's her name? That's it.
Are you a local to the area?
Yes, Boston.
And have you been affected by the police negatively?
Oh, hell yeah, especially when I was pregnant. He asked me if I was pregnant.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
Next time, do your best to record the situation, you know? But keep up the good work, keep doing what you're doing, standing for justice out here, you know? So keep it up. All right, guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I got you. And so, as you saw from that side, hold on, guys. I think there might be something hopping over here. No, all right. As you see from down there, I don't know if you guys can see it, but
they're beating everybody up down there. They're not letting us go.
Really?
Yeah. That's what we're supposed to be protesting.
Okay. So a gentleman just told me that we're supposed to be protesting down there, and however, they're not letting people get to that area. They do have a good amount of protesters kind of blocked off here in the street still, and I'm gonna zoom out for you guys. So this guy right here, hopefully he doesn't do anything stupid.
close to these guys real quick. Seems things are getting peaceful. The protesters saying we came out here peaceful. So it seems as if maybe the cops may have started this, guys. Not entirely sure what the story is yet, but the protesters are saying we came out here peaceful. These are the locals of the area speaking. This guy's shining a light in this guy's eye. Things have settled down quite a bit, guys. For all you tuning in, we are on the streets of Boston, Stewart Street and Terramont Street, I believe. We left the State House peacefully. The protesters here are speaking to the riot personnel, saying we came here in the name of peace. And so I don't know if the police started this or what. I wasn't there for that, but the protesters are saying we are here in the name of peace. And this gentleman here is very passionate about his experience with the police, which was a negative experience.
They're out here protesting with us, the same color skin as me. Your child is out here with us on this side, with this gang, who you're out here assaulting. They're with us, bro. Your gang, your kids.
They're telling everyone to disperse the area immediately, or they will disperse gas. They have been saying it for some time now. They want us to leave in a peaceful manner. That is what the orders are.
Why? Because y'all niggas famous. Y'all niggas think that shit's cool.
Multiple helicopters in the sky as well, guys. I'm not sure what's going on the other side of the street down there. Vandalism and looting have stopped it though, so that's good. You know, a lot of the businesses weren't affected by the looting or violence that was starting to occur on the street. Most of the people out here are still protesting against police brutality and the death of Mr. Floyd. We are currently live here in the streets of Boston. Thank you all for tuning into this broadcast. You are all watching comfortably from your couch tonight. You know, I'd recommend maybe having a drink or maybe sparking up a Bob Marley for me. Being out here, would appreciate it. And you know, this is what America has come to, guys. Luckily, things are actually calming down a little bit. Oh, seems like more police are on their way. I'm not entirely sure. Things might be heating up here. Looks like a lot more police are coming. A lot more police officers are coming. I'm curious. They're going a whole other way right now. I'm wondering if there's another riot happening somewhere else right now, because there was tons of protesters over there where that barricade is. There could be something else going down. So this is we are live here on the streets of Stewart and Terramont, and as you can see, I'll show you just a little bit. of what this is nothing. Absolutely. Oh, the nice people are putting the stuff back up, you know, which is nice. This was actually all down. That's obviously not coming back to life. People just jacked that up. They're still asking people to disperse. I lost the group I was with. But the state police and the Boston police and the riot police, they want everyone to exit the area peacefully in a peaceful fashion. And I would assume a lot of the protesters here want this to be peaceful as well. So I'm not sure exactly what started, who started, the ins and the outs, but there's definitely a lot of movement happening. Let's see what happens here, guys. They're coming this way. They're coming this way. Things are now a lot more peaceful than they were. People were throwing trash cans into businesses and bricks into businesses. It was a full-on riot earlier. Things have calmed down much, much more. There might be some areas where the things are not calm.
Who are you protecting and serving? Show us how it's the people. How would you feel?
All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this live stream up. The police seem to be quite peaceful. The protesters seem to be quite peaceful. If things pop, I'm going to be here for quite some time. If things pop off, I will go right back live. If I can't go live, I will record manually. What the fuck is this guy doing? I will record manually and I will post that tomorrow if I'm not able to go live, because this area is actually I just realized I'm screwed right now. But all right, I'm gonna wrap this live stream up, and I will go live in a little while if they deploy gas or if I end up in an area where things are not okay. So thank y'all. Oh, looks like more police might be coming. I don't know. All right, guys, I will wrap this up. You guys stay safe out there. Stay tuned for more live broadcasts coming your way if things do pop off. If you haven't already, please smash that like button. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is what's happening currently on the streets of Boston. And spread the word, show the world what's going on here. Both, it seemed to be the protesters wanted peace, and the police. The protesters were saying the police started, but I wasn't there to tell, so you never know. But we're here in the name of peace, and I will wrap this up right now, and we'll go from there. Hopefully. Oh. I think they might be having problems down there with the police or the rioters or something, because they're sending more police down there to probably handle the situation. Over here, they have a good amount of police officers. I'm gonna wrap this up. They keep talking, and I will go live in a little while, guys, if things do pop off. Thank you for watching this broadcast. You are the resistance. Thank you all for showing your support. Smash that like button. Please subscribe. Tell me what you think about the video. Tell me what you think about what's going on here in Boston if you're from the city, and show some love. So we're here. Oh wait, never mind. sorry about that. I don't know. They're getting close together here. All right, I'm wrapping up, guys. All right, take care.